Today is Thursday, March 7th, and this is CitrusTV Now. I'm Ilana Epstein. Here are today's top stories. You may have noticed a new DPS office on Marshall Street. Reporter Luke Radel is in studio for us now. Luke, why is this new office opening?
Ilana, DPS says that this substation on Marshall Street is vital to protecting SU students, staff, alumni, and visitors. The university has been buying up property in and around Marshall Street over the past few years as a part of their campus city framework. These properties include the apartment building, formerly known as the Marshall, Fagan's, and Varsity Pizza. The new DPS substation is meant to bring public safety services closer to these new properties. I'll be live from Marshall Street at 6 o'clock with more on these plans. Ilana?
Thanks so much, Luke. The Setner Music School is holding its annual Prism concert this evening. The event features a 360-degree light and sound experience, as well as performances from students at SU. The concert is being held at Krause College in the Setner Auditorium, and people can also attend virtually on Zoom. Also happening this evening, Orange After Dark and the African Student Union are hosting SU's first ever Afrobeats concert called Afrochella. Taking place in Goldstein Auditorium, the concert will celebrate popular music from West Africa. No ticket is necessary, but a valid SU ID is required, and you need to RSVP on CUE's activities in advance. Coming up after the break, New York is giving the Syracuse airport $20 million. Where the money is going after the break.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Three, two, one. All right.
State and local lawmakers celebrate $20 million granted to Syracuse for an expansion to the Hancock International Airport. The proposed expansion is set to include additional seating and concessions in the northern concourse, as well as expand the TSA capabilities to handle 200 passengers an hour. Tune in to News Live at 6 for what state and airport executives are saying. And speaking of traveling, if you were planning on going to Miami Beach for spring break, you may want to change your plans. Miami Beach has released a commercial discouraging people from vacationing on the beach. The commercial comes after last year's shootings and state of emergency caused by spring break travelers. And the suspect in a shooting at Destiny USA has turned himself in. Last June, a shooting occurred at the mall, leaving one victim seriously injured and requiring emergency surgery. Errol Morgan was identified as the primary suspect at the time, but he had not yet been arrested. Morgan turned himself in to Syracuse police last night. Syracuse officials are planning to sell a parking lot near the City Hall. It's going to a private developer for a new apartment complex. It's set to have 72 units and be the largest built building in downtown Syracuse in 20 years. 20% of the apartments will be designated as affordable housing. The construction doesn't have a start date yet. And it was rainy yesterday, cloudy this morning, but certainly nice to see the sun out now. Our weather anchor Luke Welch is here. Luke, will the sun be sticking around?
Well, Ilana, you might not like the answer I have to that question, but let's not harp on the negatives. Today was a beautiful day in the Salt City neighborhood. That sun came out right at the perfect time. So much so that I need to go home to my apartment and grab these nice shades. But if we take a look at our temperatures right now, we've been sitting in the low to mid 50s all day. We're at 52 right now. You know, it's sunny and mild, but that breeze is keeping the air cooler. If we take a look into tonight, those temperatures are going to drop around 10 degrees. We're going to be sitting in those mid to low 40s. Those winds, however, might pick up a little bit to around 9 miles per hour, and the humidity might stay around. You can take a look at your weekend forecast here as the rain and the snow might come in around. But, you know, that's all I have for now. Tune into News Live at 6 for your full 5-day forecast. Ilana.
Thanks so much, Luke. Coming up on News Live at 6, CDC guidelines on COVID are changing. See what students are saying about these updates. And that's all the time we have for you today on CitrusTV Now. For more of the latest, follow us on CitrusTV News on X and Instagram. I'm Ilana Epstein. The news continues in an hour with Chilakase Adele and Nicole Aponte.